Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Ooh, oh, it's frozen. Son of a bitch. What's up? Okay, well, let's reset that. Okay. I don't know if shit is working. Is can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can't see me. Oh, boy. Let me see. Let me check. Jesus Christ. Oh, does she do? I don't even know where my Twitch is. There it is. This sucks. Sound is good. Okay. Well, we'll just do a show with no video. That's called radio. Yeah, Mina, I saw it the first time, buddy. I saw you post, Barry, 6 years, you're late, never changed. I saw it, okay? I saw it. I fucking saw it. All right. Yeah, God, the best I can do, bro. I'm doing the best I can do. For fuck's sake. You gotta love when people just point out your flaws. Never mind that I fucking, never mind. I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna chill the fuck out. 6 years and you still talk shit about me, Mina. Never change. Yeah, including, I guess, in the ESPN chat. I heard about that. Anyways, here we go. Let's see. Bro, fuck me. Let me try something here. Oh, camera is working. Fuck. Good times. Hey, how's it going? Let's try that again.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Yeah. What the fuck ever. I had to get that going because it doesn't feel right. We don't start with a proper intro. So welcome to the show. This is episode 1045 or some shit like that. And it's Tuesday. Oh, God. Your boy yesterday. So Nora got sick Saturday night and she was fine Sunday morning. And then your boy got sick about, I don't know, 12:30, 1 o'clock, about 1 o'clock yesterday. And it was gross. Okay. It was gross. It was just so gross. But my sweet, sweet wife, she brought me some like, what is it? Not chicken soup. I mean, she brought me some chicken soup, but she brought me some what the fuck? Chicken and dumplings from HEB. Not bad, actually. And what else? Some Gatorade. But long story short, both ends. Oh, God. The worst. I don't know if we had something that was bad in the fridge. You know what's crazy is the only common denominator between her episode and my episode is we ate a bag of chips out of this box of variety pack that we got from HEB. It occurred to her, it happened to her when she ate a bag of Funyuns, just a small little bag. We don't have the big bags, just a small little bag. And then yesterday I had a small little bag of Cheetos. Juck said, sue HEB. Well, the problem is, it wasn't leftover spaghetti, John. That's funny. I did have leftover spaghetti the other day, though, but it hadn't been there for, how long did I wait last time? Like 10 days or something? Didn't wait that long. It was like day 2. But yesterday I had a single small bag of Cheetos. They were kind of stale. I'm not gonna lie. They were a little stale. But how in the fuck would chips cause you to get sick? I don't know. Anyways, feeling better. Not 100%, but better. I don't know. It just, I hate throwing up. That's the worst. Excuse me. Oh, I hate it so much. It's when I do it, I'm angry while I'm doing it. I'm just mad. If I could yell and vomit, I would do that. I would totally do that, but you can't. But I would. So, we do have things to discuss today. Some sports, some non-sports, and a little bit of everything else in between, including a news story that is wild to me. A couple of you sent me the story, and I was like, yeah, don't worry. I have already started writing jokes for this bad boy. In fact, I should have done a talking head video today, like where I talked about it. Just wasn't feeling it. So we'll get to that as well. Let's see. The post-vomit feeling is a good one, like the after brain freeze feeling. No, it's not. Because then you got terrible taste in your mouth and you're burping. Ugh, that's gross. I hate it so much. So much. So I'm behind on pretty much everything. Surprise. Right, Mina? Because of yesterday, I had intended to try to get the bracket finished. But then I had a mountain of shit that I needed to get done. I was supposed to have a call with a booker yesterday. Didn't even do that. You know what's crazy is I had a video call scheduled with my doctor, unrelated, that I didn't make because I was sick. That is irony of all ironies. You miss a doctor's appointment because you're sick. That's crazy. So I got to make that up. But overall, just making it. Just getting it done. I've got the final, what's it called? I've got the finals for the bracket. It's the logo bracket. And I've got, let's see. What What the shit? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing 2 MLB. I thought I had them all filled out. Yeah, I'll throw some on there. Whatever. That's easy. Baseball's the easiest, really, of all of them. Let's see. Brewers got to be on there. And who did I say? KC? St. Louis. The Cardinals. Okay, there we go. All right. So I have all 16 teams in all the brackets ready for you. All right, so here's what it looks like. And then I just got to put the bracket together. I'll do that after the show so y'all can vote today. Oh, let's see. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Desktop capture. There it is. So this is the top 16 sports logos in the big sports. If you know what I'm saying. Like I say big sports, but basketball, baseball, foosball, and NCAA. So NFL wise, went with Raiders, Bucks, Dolphins, Cowboys. I guess I should do these in alphabetical order. That's a thing. That's a word. Data, sort range, advanced, column A to Z, column B, column C, column D, A to Z. Yes. Smithers, yes. And sort. All right. So here you go. I got 49ers, Bears, Bucks, Chargers, Chiefs, Colts, Cowboys. Oh, boy. Didn't spell Cowboys right. Oh, somebody will be pointing that out here in a second. Dolphins, Falcons. Okay. Didn't spell Falcons. I typed too fast. That's the problem. Oilers, Packers, Raiders, Saints, Seahawks, Steelers, Vikings. Wow. That did not sort properly here. Okay. Well. A's, Astros, Blue Jays, Braves, Brewers, Cardinals, Cubs. There's got to be Tigers, Expos. How did Giants, Mariners, Padres, Pirates, Red Sox, Reds, Yankees. That's the MLB. Once again, some bitch didn't sort right. Sort and sort. NBA is 76ers, Blazers, Bulls, Celtics, Hawks, Heat, Jazz, Knicks, Lakers, Pacers twice, Pistons, Rockets, Sonics, Spurs, and Suns. So I need one more from the NBA. I'll just grab one. NCAA, Alabama, Florida, Florida State, Georgia, LSU, Miami, Michigan, Notre Dame, North Carolina, Ohio State, Oregon, OU, Penn State, Texas A&M, Texas, and UCLA. There you go. So if you see one that I have omitted, if you see one that should be swapped out, please let me know, and I will take it into consideration. Who cares about a stupid blue star? It's iconic, though. That's the thing. It's iconic. So there you go. That's what I came up with. Only thing I'm missing is one NBA team. Because apparently I listed them twice. So, do I have the Knicks? Yes. Lakers, Sixers, Suns. Yeah. Bulls. I don't know about the Cavs. Got the Hawks. Got the... That's the Nuggets. No, I don't have the Nuggets on there. Maybe I'll put the spicy Nugs on there. Got the Jazz and Spurs, right? Yeah. All right, I'll add the Nuggets to that list. So there you go. Now it's complete. Yo, what up, Joel? Did you get my message, sir? Did you get my... I thought about Wisconsin Was it like the Flying W or whatever the hell it is? I thought about that. But I was like, who would I bump on the list for Wisconsin? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Texas A&M. I'll put whiskey out here to the side. I could be talked into that. I could definitely be talked into that. Wisconsin is okay. Okay, I'll just put whiskey. How about that? Didn't even spell that right. Jesus Christ, Laminate. Get your shit together. LSU logo is lame, but it's iconic. You know it though, right? You know it. We got it loud and clear. Action W. What? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Get it straight. Oh, Action W. Oh, my bad. Action W. It's the Action W, not the Flying W. Okay. All right, so I'll have that put together, and you'll be able to vote on the Discord and on social media, and we'll whittle that down to a winner. I can promise you this, whether I include them or not, Wisconsin ain't winning. If I had to guess, my money would be on the following. I'm going to highlight them. I'll go Cowboys, Raiders, Yankees, Red Sox, probably the Expos since they're there. Bulls, Celtics, Lakers, and Michigan and Texas. Those would be my guesses if I had to guess who I think would. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. So that's top 10. There you go. So one of those will probably be a 1 seed in each of the brackets for sure. I'll put together some sort of seeding. Yeah, I have Notre Dame, don't I? Yeah, right there. Indy. But Notre Dame's just a fucking golden helmet. I mean, I know it's the stupid fucking fighting Irish thing or whatever, but yeah, Chris said Brewers logo with the glove looks good. I know. Hate the Cubs, but a good logo. Yep. What up, Terrence? Your spelling is contagious. Good Lord, don't catch that. Don't catch that. That's bad. You don't want that. You definitely don't want that. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's cool. Put your university on there. They ain't winning either. No, definitely not. I know. That's why I didn't pick them. That's why I didn't pick them. Duke not being on here is blasphemy. I mean, in the grand scheme, the Duke D, the big D, I just didn't think it was as iconic. Who you bumping? Who you bumping off this list for Duke? What you got to remember is it's going to sway heavy football. Them's is the breaks. That's the world we live in. So, what in the shit? Okay, that's weird. People just liking reels from 2 years ago. Duke's D sucks the big D. There you go. You would bump Oregon, the O? No. Ain't no way. You crazy. You crazy. So there you go. That's that. I'll get that taken care of and get it to you guys this afternoon. Promise. Well, I shouldn't promise because shit always seems to come up and happen for me. So my promises are pointless. All right, we got a lot to get to. How's your bracket? That's the $17 question. How is your bracket doing? My AI generated bracket, not bad. Oh shit, I don't have it in here. Do I not? Damn it. Oh man. Let's see. What the shit? Okay. Well, fuck it. I don't know what happened to it. I do have all the graphics from the shit that I'll just grab my laptop here in a minute. AI picked Texas to upset. Did they really? No. Right. I think I have 13 of 16 teams remaining. Thanks to AI. Thanks to AI. Not me. Obviously, I don't watch college basketball. Although I will say I started watching and some really entertaining games, to be sure. Bracket number 1 is really good. 99.9%. Dang, Donna. You go, girl. Let me pull up the bracket from... Do they not have the bracket on this damn website? What the shit? Here we go. Bracket challenge. My picks or not. You dumb bitch. Here we go. Official bracket. This is what it's looking like. Okay, cool. Well, I'll just use this. There, that'll work. That'll get it. That dog will hunt. And all those fancy words they say. 9 of 16 still in it. 3/4 of my final 4. Oh, that's good. That ain't bad at all. I have... So here is the official bracket. This is what it's looking like right now. Upsets in the first round, you had TCU upsetting Ohio State. We talked about it on the show last week. Like 60% of the people picked Ohio State to advance. And they did not. Other upsets included all the 9 seeds won, which is kind of crazy. But all of the 9 seeds advanced. Pretty wild. VCU beat North Carolina. There's a pretty big upset. A&M, not really an upset over St. Mary's, but somebody said it the other day, A&M wasn't playing great. They called them trash. I don't know if they're trash, but they certainly got their ass whooped when they played U of H. I expected a better game from the Aggies, honestly, because the defense that they showed against St. Mary's, and I mean, look, the Aggies, a pretty one-dimensional team if you really think about it. But defensively though, I thought this would be a good test for U of H because they mentioned this on the broadcast, but they talked about the fact that, last year in the tournament, their offense would go cold. Or they didn't talk about it on the tournament. I think Jamal Mashburn was talking about it post game. But, or maybe it was, I don't know. I forget who else is on the panel. But talk about the fact that the Cougars offense was kind of unreliable in the tournament, in the bracket last year, but their defense was pretty steady. But this year, looks like their offense is a lot more reliable and consistent and steady. And look, this is a pretty interesting trend. Scored 78, gave up 47 in round 1, scored 88, gave up 57 in round 2. So we'll see how it goes against Illinois. But a good test for the Aggies was that A&M defense, and they showed well against it. Another big, well, let's get the rest of round 1 out the way. Let's see. Arizona won. There's another 9 seed beating Villanova. Utah State. High Point beating Wisconsin. Crazy. 83-82. High Point beat Wisconsin. Arkansas advanced. Texas, an 11 seed beating a 6 seed. Again, I don't get it. Why were I don't know. There's 2 other 11 seeds that should have been in this tournament, and they weren't. Gonzaga beat Kennesaw State. Miami beat Missouri. Purdue was down at the half, I believe, or struggling at the half, one of the two. Michigan, St. Louis, there's that other 9 seed. Tech, Bama, Tennessee, Virginia. I think the Midwest was all favorites in round 1. Yeah, Michigan's, oh no, except for St. Louis. Michigan, St. Louis, Tech, Bama, Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky, and Iowa State. Then Iowa State gets past Kentucky. Tennessee upset Virginia, so that's interesting. Bama beat Tech, and Michigan beat St. Louis. So over in the, what is this? We're round 2 in the South. This is the South Division, whatever. You had Purdue beating Miami. Texas upset Gonzaga. So Texas rolling right now. Beat a 6 and a 3. Not too shabby. That's that NIL money at work. So now Texas will play Purdue. And then Arkansas beat High Point. That was their low point. Okay. Cisco said he had High Point moving on. Good for you, man. Arizona beat Utah State. So now you got 1 and a 4 and a 2 and an 11 in that on that side of the bracket. Not chalk there. And over here you got a 1 and 4, a 2 and a 6. On the other side, U of H beat A&M. We talked about that. Illinois beat VCU, so those two will face off. That's a 2-3 matchup. Nebraska beat Vanderbilt, and Iowa beating Florida. I tell you what, I don't want to count the chickens before they hatch, but Iowa did U of H a huge favor. Did everybody a favor. I mean, Florida was obviously in the championship game, won it last year. So you got the defending champs getting knocked out in the second round by a 9 seed. So not chalk over here. You got 2, 3, 4, and 9. So U of H, the highest remaining seed in that part of the bracket. UConn beat UCLA. Michigan beat Louisville. Michigan State, beat Louisville. St. John's beat Kansas, and Duke beat TCU. So you got 1, 2, 3, and a 5 matchup with St. John's beating Kansas at the end there. So closest to chalk you'll get is that part of the bracket. And these games will be played starting with Thursday. So you got games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the Sweet 16 will be Thursday, Friday, and then the Elite 8 will be Saturday and Sunday. So, so highest remaining seed, let's see, it was Texas, right, at 11? Isn't that right? Yeah, Texas at 11 is the highest remaining seed. Yeah, Texas at 11. So there you go. SMU didn't make it because they lost, and North Carolina State didn't make it. And you have to wonder, would they have fared better than Prairie View and Howard? My guess is yes. That's just my guess. Howard got beat 101-80. Not terrible. Not terrible. Prairie View got the brakes beat off of them. My God. Prairie View lost 114-55. Yikes. Donna said Cougs don't play until 9 p.m. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't get it. Texas is riding that big guy. Sometimes you just need one good player to advance. That's all it is. I mean, look, if you have a star player, more than likely you're going to advance. I know March Madness, though, it's all about guard play. For the most part, it's all about guard play. But like you said, man, you get you a big man that dominates. That's tough to stop too. So yeah, Texas is rolling, man. I'm trying to think my bracket. I know let's see. So for me, I had Ohio State. Well, I say me. Oops. Let me just pull up the files. Let me just pull up the files. Shows today. Where's the bracket at? There we go. Boom. 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 And boom skis. Yeah, my final four was Duke, U of H, Arizona, Michigan. So that's still alive. Well, I say it's mine. It's AI. Yeah, AI had picked Ohio State. Fucked that up, didn't they? They had picked Ohio State. Where's the rest of it at? And now you know the rest of the story. Yeah, so they picked Ohio State. They had St. John's, Kansas, Louisville, Michigan, and UCLA, UConn. So only one wrong on that side of the bracket. Uh-huh. Fancy pantsy. Let's see. Over in the... They had Michigan, St. Louis. So it actually, AI actually had St. Louis beating Georgia. Interesting. Had Tech and Alabama, Tennessee, Virginia, and Kentucky and Iowa State. Okay. Not too bad there. Let's see what else. In the West, they had Villanova advancing, so that was wrong. That's 2 wrong. Had Wisconsin advancing, that's 3 wrong. Texas Gonzaga, and they had Missouri Purdue, so that's 4 wrong right there. Boy, it wasn't even close. Gonzaga, Purdue, Arizona, Arkansas. It's only one missing there. Not too shabby. And then the South. Let's see. I'm kind of impressed that AI did this good of a job. So AI had U of H, A&M, and Houston, Illinois facing each other. They had VCU, Illinois. So they had VCU upsetting North Carolina. AI picked that. Had Nebraska and McNeese, though. And I tell you what, McNeese was hanging in there for a while. But that didn't work out. Iowa, Florida. So Iowa, Nebraska. Now they had Florida, Nebraska, Illinois, Houston. So it went chalk there. So, I mean, it was a pretty chalk Sweet 16, I think, in every bracket AI had. Except they had Tennessee advancing. Which was correct. So yeah. Otherwise, it was all chalk. 1, 2, 3, 4s, except for Tennessee. So not too bad. Not too shabby. All right. Enough of that. That was pretty impressive, though, from AI to pick some of those upsets correctly. I was not expecting that. When I saw them, I was like, oh, Jesus. Let's see. I hate the way Yahoo Bracket Challenge looks this year. Oh, I didn't even look. I did NCAA. MLB. MLB is, are you guys ready? Oh my God. Are you guys ready for some baseball? Huh? What? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Baseball right around the corner, bitches. Hey, what up, Jesus? Yes, I called your name all the time, especially during sex. Okay. I think I've taken this too far. Let's see. Yep, tomorrow, Wednesday, March 25th, you got Yankees lose. Of course, the Yankees are the first team to play on opening day. The fuck. Yankees play the Giants on Netflix. What? What? Why? How, Sway? I don't understand that. Like, why are we getting Netflix and all this other bullshit involved with sports, man? Oh, you can watch the Pirates Yankees on NBC. Too bad Fubo doesn't have it, you dumb bitches. Fuck, I hate Fubo so much. All of the other games are on MLB TV, it says. Of course, I'm sure there's, the locals as well. Let's see, the Astros. I probably shouldn't even do a show on Thursday. Ain't nobody going to be watching that bitch. Astros kick off the season against the Angels. Space City Home Network. It is on Space City. Good. Yeah, that's... Fuck. Nobody's going to be watching then for sure. What up, Rudy Rod? What up, Alex? But yeah, you got Hunter Brown going against Jose Soriano. In case you're wondering, tomorrow game on Netflix. Yeah. Did I see this right? That somebody sent me the or did they post it on the Discord? But the Astros are gonna do the 999 challenge. 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, and 9 innings. Is that real? That can't be real. That can't be real. Excuse me. Yeah, Cisco posted it on the Discord. Excuse me. Fox 26 reported it. MLB is officially bringing the 999 challenge to more stadiums in 2026, including the Houston Astros Daikin Park. Oh, getting the old 999er at the big dike. Okay. To keep things safe and manageable, ballpark will offer official kits featuring smaller, flight-sized beers and mini dogs in collectible packaging. Get the fuck out of here. Boo. Why they gotta pussify the 999 challenge? It's a beer flight. Get the fuck out of here. Mini dogs in a beer flight. Boo. Boo. That is so whack. If you're gonna do it, just fucking do it. I should do it while we stream Thursday, huh? Do I have anything on Thursday? Maybe I'll do the 999 challenge live. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see. Let me look at my calendar real quick. Hold, please. Hold, please. No cold wieners. Let's see. Thursday. No. I don't have anything. I have a doctor's appointment Friday. Cardiac stress test. Fuck. Shit. And it's at 9:30. No, I'll be fucking nope. Can't do it. I would too. I was going to do it. Do the Astros have another day game next week? Let's look at their schedule. Let's see. I don't want spring training. Ooh, excuse me, Lord Jesus. They got a 110. Oh, that's Sunday. Shit. They got a Wednesday game, 110. Maybe I'll do it for that. That's Boston on the at home. Yeah. Well, that's 110 though. Start till 3. 3:10 would be perfect. Shit. Well, I got to get my heart taken care of, so sorry. Sorry. No can do. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah, with 24-ounce beers. Okay, now, Chuck, let's calm the fuck down. I'm not doing them with 20. That's not even the thing. It's a 12-ounce beer. It's a regular hot dog and a 12-ounce beer. And bun. You can't just eat the wiener. I know some of you are used to that. But no, you gotta eat the wiener and the buns. Phrasing is important, kids. Phrasing is so important. Now, some of you are really good at eating wieners and buns. I get it. So for you, you do the 6ix9ine challenge all the time. You just slide back a little more. But I digress. Doing it after the test still ain't going to be good for your health. Yeah, well, that's true. But could you imagine I show up after 9 hot dogs and 9 beers? They're like, okay, you got to run on this treadmill. I'll be like, the fuck I am. I'll be like, sir, your sodium, what's it at? Like 1,200? 38,000. Like, what? Sir, your blood is made of salt. Yeah. Nope. I will do it one day, though. If we get a 3 o'clock a day game, I'll do the 999 challenge live. Let's see. When do the Astros have next 3 o'clock Central? Do they even have one? Oh, scuba low, jeez. I can't stop yawning, man. Astros schedule. They're gonna start buying Christmas gifts after the 999. Hey, kid, I got you the Christmas gift. Let's see. What are 3 o'clock games? Oh, they got a 3:05. Oh, that's Saturday and Sunday. Fuck. 2 o'clock Saturday 3. Monday at 3. Monday. Oh, I bet I'm on a ship. I am. Cause son of a bitch, I'm just getting back. Yeah, that ain't happening. April 13th. Yeah, I probably won't do a show the day I get back from the ships. So that ain't happening. When's the next one? Damn. Saturday. Damn. They don't have another 3 o'clock game until that's a Saturday. Well, they like their 3 o'clock Saturday games. Jeez. There's not another 3 o'clock weekday game in the first half of the season. Son of a bitch. Is there one in the second half? Nope. Damn. There's a 2:45 Wednesday, August 12th. Maybe we'll do it then. Fuck. That's just crazy. Yeah, that's it. Interesting. Very interesting. You got to stay on the whole game. Yeah, I would. Do you think I wouldn't? I would. Probably smaller servings due to faster game speeds because of pitch clock. Hey, what up, Wallace? Yeah, but it defeats the purpose. I mean, you know, it's like people that run the half marathon and then you're like, oh, what are your hobbies? Oh, I'm a marathoner. Oh, really? You run marathons? Yeah. And then you look at their car and it says 13.1. Bitch, that's a half of a marathon. You're not a marathoner. You're a mara or a thoner, but you're not a marathoner. You only do half the shit. Okay. So no. Cisco said, answer my hashtag AMAA. Where'd it go? Where did it go? BiffNet and Skynet collabing on the bracket this year. Hashtag ask me anything about anything. Are you using AI to get your taxes done on time? Smart ass. No, I'm not. Big dumb jerk. You big dumb jerk face. I mean, AI can help you with your taxes, but you're dumb if you rely on AI to do your taxes. It will fuck you up. Donna said kudos for them running a half marathon. Oh, I'm not saying it's not a big deal. Okay. I'm definitely not saying that. I couldn't go out and run 13 miles right now. Ain't no way. But I'm just saying, you can't say I did the 999 challenge and it was beer flights and Vienna sausages. Can't be eating them white people wieners, man. You got to get you a Congo wiener like the challenge was meant to be. Now I wouldn't do like bratwurst, like a Congo. I'm just doing a regular old hot dog, and it ain't gonna be them long, skinny ones. So, and it ain't gonna be a big bun. I like to get. There's some fancy hot dog bun. What's it called? Oh, I don't remember the name. Let's see. Fancy hot dog buns. We found the best hot dog buns, gluten-free too. Oh, I bet you did. Oh, I bet you did. I'll be the judge of that. All these look like shit. No. I do like the split top. If you get a hot dog, get the split top. You know what I'm saying? Flip said pencil dick hot dogs. No.
Heck yeah.
What up, Heartthrob? Heartthrob said, look, all I know is if I'm running a marathon or even a half, you better start running too because I'm being chased. That's hilarious. What up, Heartthrob? Brad Pettit, thank you for resubscribing for 13 months, sir. Chris from Sam Music just resubscribed for 36 months for 37 months. Thank you, sir. You both are a gentleman and a scholar. And tell Brian, I saw your message. Tell Pinsman Sports I said hello. Tell him I said what's up. What the? Where's the buns? You know what? I'll just go get the sons of bitches. Hold on one second. I gotta pee anyways. Look, hold on. Quick break. Quick break. I'm gonna grab these hot dog buns and pee. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, bitches. I'll be right back. You want to see this? I promise. These buns will change your life. So much for short. I'm not peeing on the buns. Here you go. I couldn't find them. They were hidden in the pantry. These are the shit. Saint Pierre brioche hot dog rolls. And split top. You dig? Split top. You got to get the split top. These are so good. Yeah, these are amazing. You want to get these for hot dogs. We also don't get like regular hot dogs. So it comes with 6 in the pack. And the reason there's 2 is your boy burnt 2 wieners on the grill. So I had to fucking redo it. So we didn't get the matchy match. But normally we get the, I think it's Eckeridge? No, it's not pretzel bun. Not a pretzel. It's brioche hot dog rolls. St. Pierre brioche hot dog rolls. Get them. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. Eckeridge brats. Yes, this is what we get. We get the Eckeridge. Oh, no. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Usually get these. Usually. Every once in a while we switch it up. Not often, though. Not often. I'm pretty particular when it comes to my wieners. This is what we normally get. They're good. They're good. No cold wieners. There, yes, that's it. Brian said, I bet they don't have them in South Carolina. I mean, they have them at HEB. That's where I get them. Chris said, I got split top one day. Can't do it. What? See, John Dorier knows what's up. Yeah, PB Dub said, big money. Those are like $6 a package. Yeah, that's my splurge. That's my splurge. There's just because we don't eat hot dogs a lot, so when we do, you gotta get them. Oh, John said also good for Philly cheesesteaks. Ooh. Do I like the thick wiener? I mean, why not? These are pretty thick wieners. Split top is the only way to go. Do it right, people. Thank you, Heartthrob. Exact. You get it. Eckeridge stock shame. What? What's wrong with Eckeridge's stock? But those are good. And then also the cheddar smoked sausages are good. But I'm married to a Mexican, so it has to have jalapeno in it. It's just, I mean, she has jalapeno in everything. I don't give a fuck. It's like, are you putting jalapenos in your oatmeal? This is crazy. She'll do it. She don't give a fuck. So there you go. There's the good smoked sausages. Bet that's good in borracho beans. Probably. Yeah. That would be, probably. All right. I need to talk about this because I didn't think this was real. What am I looking for? But if you didn't hear, a quadruple, this is how did this happen? But a quadruple amputee professional cornhole player has been arrested on suspicion of murder. You heard that right. Oh, what the shit? Why did that go full screen? That was crazy. I just want the photo. Where is it? There we go. So this is him. Hims is him. Hims downstairs. Here we go. This is the dude, in case you hadn't heard about this story. That's him. His name, what the fuck? Okay, yes, fine. Dayton Weber is his name. He's accused of shooting in a shooting death of Bradrick Wells in Maryland. Reportedly after an argument inside of a car, inside of Dayton Weber's car. That guy. So this Dayton Weber, he's 27 years old. He is a quadruple amputee. No legs below the knee, no arms below the elbow. And he's a professional cornhole player. He's a professional cornhole champion. Beating people with hands and feet. He's that good. He has legs too. Well, you know, those kinds of legs. The prosthetic legs. No, his name's not Matt. He's not. Walt said he's innocent. So this guy that you're looking at on your screen shot and killed, allegedly, Bradrick Wells in his car. Now the crazy thing is, well, there's a lot of crazy things, but they said that after Weber, the quadruple amputee, shot the guy, there was two people in the back seat, and he said, "Hey, allegedly, will you guys get this body out of the car?" And they were like, "No." And I'm sure he was like, "Oh, come on, man, do a player solid." And they were like, "No." And then they got out and called the police. And he sped off in his Tesla, self-driving, because of course. He speeds off in his Tesla and dumps the body in a neighborhood, allegedly. And then police catch up with him later. He had fled on foot. Just kidding. That part I made up. My first question is, when they caught it, how do you handcuff this dude? Because you, as a police officer, if you are arresting a suspect, you have to put them in cuffs. How do you handcuff this dude with one of those 6-pack things? Okay, see, it's not okay. It's not okay, but it's just, dude, we're going to do this. That's the only thing I can think is they just put like those 6-pack rings on all four. Yeah, I don't know. And then they use the other two to carry them. I don't know how this works. But that's my first question, is how do you handcuff the dude? But the bigger question is, how did he pull the trigger? How did he shoot this man? That's not even my big question. My big question is, there's video of him. Walter riding in a car with a quadruple amputee driving says, "You have a death wish anyway. Wish granted." Yeah, there's that too. There is video of him shooting a weapon. Okay. But it takes like 7 minutes for him to cock the weapon and then aim it and then shoot it. How slow are you? And I shouldn't talk ill about the dead. Come on, fam, you didn't see that coming? I mean, the dude was probably like, oh, you not gonna give me my money? Bet. I'm gonna kill your ass. You don't give me my money. I can't even fucking. Oh no, you gonna give me cock that for me. Cock it for me. Probably hand it to the back. Hey, one of y'all in the back seat, cock this for me. I'm about to kill this motherfucker. Bro? I feel like you had 5, 7, 12 minutes to be like, you know what? Let me out of the fucking car. I'm jumping. I'm not gonna get shot. It couldn't have been like, bam, bitch. Like, there's no way he could have just pulled it out from the seat, racked the slide, and shot you in 3 seconds. There's no way. I gotta find the video of this dude shooting his gun. There's just no way. How do you get shot by that dude? Let's see. Shooting a gun. There you go. Ask and ye shall receive. Here you go. Oh, fuck off. I forgot I canceled. Let's see. Here we go. This is him doing the cornhole. There he goes. There's the gunfire right there. Here we go. Bro. He can't be. Hey, look how long this takes. You see how long that took? Bro, watch. Come on, fam. And then he's got to put it between his knees and rack the slide. Get the fuck out of here. Did he distract him? Was he like, oops? Could you hand me my phone, pimp? And then he was, so I'm with you, Donna. So many questions. How do you cuff this dude? How do you get shot by a dude with no hands and no feet? Was the gun like hitting it? I don't know. Because he's got to pull it out. Even if he doesn't rack the slide, he still has to pull it out and then aim it. Like, bro. I said maybe he pulled the trigger with his junk. I don't know. That's crazy. And then how did he get the body out of the car? If his buddies were like, man, we ain't helping you. You want us to be part of a murder? No thanks. So the only logic I can think is they're saying suspicion of murder. And the other two cats were like, we're not helping you. They had to have been in on this, right? Like they had to have like, look, I'm not going to pull the trigger, but I'll hold him for you. And they're like, get your ass over here, man. Sit down. Just sit the fuck down, man. You about to die, bitch. You about to... Bro, what are you doing? Rodney, rack the slide for him, man. Shit, I can't hold this motherfucker. It's strong. Oh my God, why it's taking so long? That's the only thing I can think of. Like, that's crazy. First of all, regardless of how the situation turns out, Dayton Weber is a fucking G. To live his life with no arm, no hands, no feet, and become a champion at anything other than just laying there, that's fantastic. That's fucked up. Chris said, did they check for gunpowder on his arm? Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, because usually, like, if they suspect you, they cuff you, and then they put a bag on you. You can't cuff the dude. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes no sense, people. Now, look, I'm not saying I'm fleet of foot. I'm not saying I'm the fastest man in the world, you know? I'm not saying that if you did, boy. You ever seen those videos? You ever seen those videos on YouTube and stuff where they'll have something, and then somebody will be like, they try to do it like real fast. That's like, they'll just be like, what? I don't have all that. Okay, I'm not the fastest at anything except one thing. And you don't want to be fast at that, but that's not the point. Listen, I just feel like either the dude that got shot has the slowest reaction times in the history. Maybe he was high. Maybe he was drunk. Maybe he was both. Or maybe his reaction times are so slow where somebody's like, and he's like, you know, or this dude had help. They held him down. I don't know. It just makes no sense. So many questions. But I'll say this. That young man there was nothing he couldn't do. They said he climbed a deer blind with a rifle, murder, cornhole, you name it. He wasn't going to let nothing stop him. He's like, I can do anything anybody else can do. I can play cornhole. I can climb a deer blind. I can kill people. Really, really slow people, but I can do it. And you know why I'm talking so much shit? Because I'm not worried about him shooting me. That's why. Because if he shows up at the house and he knocks on the door, okay, because he's not ringing the bell, but he knocks on the door, I'll be like, who? Oh shit, my bad, player. Like, he'll be like, I heard what you said about me online, bitch. I got something for you, ass. Just give me a second. Will you pull that for me? Will you just cock that for me real quick? I'll be gone. I will get the cats, put them in a crate, pack a bag for me and Nora, make some lunch for the drive, and then we will all climb into her car and speed off before he has a chance to shoot me. I'm not worried about it. That is crazy. He had help. He had help. Somebody had a hand in this, and it wasn't him. Okay, I'm going to jail. I'm not jail. I'm going to hell. Okay, that's terrible. That is terrible. All right. I can talk about this forever, by the way. I can just sit here and bullshit about it. It's that good. It's that good. Like, as a comedian, when you see this headline hit your phone, you're just like, oh, thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Comedy Jesus. Really appreciate it. It's like that dude that was like, you mean to tell me I was feet away from this section and he only had 1 foot? Feet? You were a foot away. Like, that's, damn it. I don't know. I'll just read a headline. Oh, good. We're sending more troops to the region. Great. Great. So there you go. There's your, how did this happen? Slowly. I'll tell you that. It happens slowly. If we're all going to hell, it's possible to get Stumpy to drive the car. Okay, now don't call him Stumpy. That's disrespectful. I'm just making logic. You're just name calling now, John. You know what, John? I hope he kicks your ass. Oh my God, I hope he beats your ass. That was what you get. That's what you get. And be like, hey, get down here. Get down here. I'm going to whip your ass. Lay down. And I am going to whoop your ass. Like, I'm not laying down. Lay down. You got this ass whooping coming. Like, I'm not going to, you know what? Just roll him off. Just get out of here, man. I don't know. I don't know how to fuck. Yeah, look. If I got shot by a quadruple amputee, I would want to die. I would hope that it would be murder. You know? Because I would not want to live. Because then I'll never hear the end of it. They'd be like, how did you let him shoot you? I'd just be like, you know what? Finish the job, bro. I'll rack the slide again. This reminds me of an old story that Ron Schock used to tell on stage about a suicide where the man shot himself in the chest with a bolt-action rifle twice or three times. I forget how many. Just think about how long a bolt-action rifle is. He put it into his chest, shot himself, racked with him, slide the bolt, shot himself again, like three times. I don't know what it was. Let's see. Ron. Have y'all ever heard this? Ron Schock. By the way, Ron Schock, one of the best storytellers of all time. Ron Schock. There we go. Bolt action rifle. There we go. Oh, let's see. Oh, wow, this is from Carson. That's how long ago this was. Let's see. Ron Schock. By the way, Ron Schock, a Texas comedy outlaw comic with Bill Hicks, Andy Huggins, and amongst others. So Ron Schock was, and he was actually a really good friend of my foster brother. Well, not really good friend, but my foster brother, Dante. Well, in the comedy world, he's known as Touche. But him and Ron Schock apparently did a lot of shows together and stuff. So pretty cool. Let's see. Where's the fucking sound? I always forget how to do this. I have to do this. I hate it. There we go. Got to do this and then change. Yes. All right. This is Ron Schock. Let me pull this. Oh, bitch, close. That way I don't have to redo the whole resizing thing. Okay, cool. Tell me if y'all can hear this. All right, this is what I was telling you.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here. Got in comedy when I was 40 years old. People told me you ought to do impersonations of Jimmy Stewart. You sound just like Jimmy Stewart. And it's really the West Texas drawl, and I know better. I lived in Australia for 5 years. And I meet this beautiful Australian girl, and it's our first date, and over a glass of wine, she goes, "You know who you sound like?" And I go, "You know, thank you, Jimmy." I go, "No, who do I sound like?" She said, "Gomer Pyle." So I don't do impersonations. Do talk about things I've seen. In Texas, I saw a guy built a stand alongside a freeway in the middle of nowhere selling van seats. Seats for a van. Nothing else.
It's probably
Who's
true.
buying van seats from a stand alongside an interstate in the middle of nowhere? Is this an impulse buy I don't know about? Somebody driving up the freeway.
What's up, Clarence?
Goes, you know, Myrtle, driving this here van, standing up.
All right, let me find the.
I'll tell you what, Myrtle of the Ramada Inn jet fell out of the sky, crashed into a Ramada Inn, and somebody got up that morning in Indianapolis. A man was found. He'd been shot.
There we go.
One more for you. Bryan, Texas, the body of a man was found. He'd been shot 5 times in the chest
5 times.
with a bolt-action .22 caliber rifle. They found the weapon lying next to the body. The district attorney, coroner, and sheriff for Bryan, Texas determined this was an obvious open and shut case, a suicide. All right, I'm going to hit the key points for you again. He was shot 5 times in the chest with a bolt-action .22 caliber rifle. Now, for those of you who've never fired a bolt-action rifle, I've got to give you a little quick demonstration. It's a rather unique sort of weapon and not the one that I personally would have chosen for suicide. But what do I know? It's a rifle. Picture me holding it in normal position. Notice the lever right here. It's attached to a bolt up on top of the rifle, which is why they call it a bolt-action rifle. To operate this weapon, you hold the entire 8.7 pounds of the weapon in your left hand. Take your right hand, grab the lever, pull it up, pull the bolt back towards you. This ejects or throws out one used shell casing. Bip, 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 bip. You take one new .22 caliber shell, little bitty, teeny, tiny shell, and you slide it in. Now, you realize this does get progressively harder with 3 or 4 bullets. Smack dab in the middle of your chest. Getting a little harder to do this, all right? Now, so you slide the little bitty, teeny, tiny shell, take the lever, close the bolt, pull. It's now loaded, but it's facing in the wrong direction, okay? Now, you got to turn that sucker around, and by grabbing the barrel and stretching all the way out and hooking your thumb backwards in the trigger, you are now ready to shoot yourself. Boom! One more time. Now, after which, you're going to have to pick your butt from up off of the ground. You're going to have to relocate the rifle, assuming you would have dropped it when the bullet went into your chest. You would have gone, and fallen down. And then you'd have to repeat the procedure. Now, to shoot yourself 5 times in the chest with a bolt-action .22 caliber rifle requires a degree of determination that I do not possess, all right? I think if I shot myself, say, 3 times in the chest with a bolt action and found, to my surprise and chagrin, that I was still alive, I'm just going to say the hell with it. I can live with this, okay?
Classic Ron Shock, man. Yeah, he's a great storyteller. He had some great ones. If you looking for something to do, just look up Ron Shock online. Funny dude. Yeah, I do remember the Oscar Pistorius story, but he had hands. He had hands. That's what's crazy. He had hands. Tell you, goes any Chuck Norris stories? No, I don't have any Chuck Norris stories, but I found out he was racist. Big shock. Apparently people were online saying Chuck Norris was like a racist asshole. And I was like, oh, really? Was Chuck Norris racist? Let's see. No widespread record of him being documented using slurs, but he has faced criticism for his political stances, support for certain figures, and film roles. Okay. So maybe racist is the wrong word. Bigoted. He's been labeled as homophobic, racist, and a Christian fundamentalist, which I was like, damn, that's a lot. But I was never a big Chuck Norris fan. It just wasn't my thing. I was never like, I really didn't enjoy his movies. I didn't watch, what was it, Walker, Texas Ranger? Wasn't that Chuck Norris? Walker, Texas Ranger. Yeah. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch any of his movies. I didn't watch his shows. I was just not a Chuck Norris fan. I don't know. Wasn't my thing. It was like guys like Chuck Norris are from an era when I was a wee lad. And it was like Chuck Norris, Clint Eastwood. Oh, who's the guy from like 75? He made, is it Chuck Bronson? Charles Bronson? Yeah, Charles Bronson. It just wasn't my jam. It wasn't my thing. Now, my dad loved Clint Eastwood, especially Every Which Way But Loose. He loved it. He would always sit there at the table and be like, right turn, Clyde. Like, we got a dog. It was a Lhasa Apso dog, and he named it Clyde because he said it reminded him of that particular thing. And he just would get so tickled about that. So I remember watching that movie several times with my dad. But I still wasn't like, oh, I gotta be. Now, I've watched some other Clint Eastwood films, but I wasn't like a big, dirty, hairy guy. I'm not hairy. I'm dirty. But, and somebody said Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was really more the next round of action heroes. Because, like, this version that I'm talking about, these movies were, late 70s, early 80s. I was born in 74. But then when you had Van Damme and Arnold Schwarzenegger and dude, why can I not think of Rambo or Rocky? Oh my God, I just watched a great documentary on the dude. I can't. That's so stupid. Jesus. Yeah, Steven Seagal. Why am I drawing a blank? That is crazy. Oh, yeah, Stallone. Thank you. Sylvester Stallone. It's crazy that I can't remember names like that. But that was my era, right? So I wasn't into the previous era as much. And that's where I think Chuck Norris was kind of in the middle. He was that previous era, but he was the kind of the new era. He was almost like a bridge between the two. I was a big Schwarzenegger fan and an okay Stallone fan. I liked Rambo. I liked war movies. But yeah, just never a big Chuck Norris guy. Never. Steven Seagal is a Russian sympathizer. Well, and lives over there. Well, fuck him. He can stay over there. Yeah, B. Hanna said all those guys were the same to me. Yeah, Joe Pro is greater than Chuck Norris, exactly. And that's true, Chris. They were all terrible, terrible actors. Even the new ones. They filmed the movie Sidekicks in Houston, and a kid from my junior high's family helped finance it, and a bunch of kids from my school were in the background of that movie. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, I just don't have a whole lot of Chuck Norris stories, or never met the guy. But so be it. Rest in peace to Chuck Norris anyways. I feel bad. I've talked about the dead quite a bit today. And not in a good way. B. Hannon said, who is your favorite actor, Barry? Oh, that's tough. Are we talking comedic? Are we talking serious, like, drama roles? Or are we talking action? Because I think they would all be different. Yeah, he did have a ranch outside of Navasota. I think they would all be 3 different categories for me. Comedically, it's so hard for me to pick. So hard. LeBron, that's funny. I will say non-comedic role, non-action role, Denzel Washington. Any movie that Denzel is in is going to be fire. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great movie. Period. End of story. No questions asked. Like, comedically, though, damn. Martin is up there. Chris Farley is up there. Shit. Even Mel Brooks movies in general. But I don't know, man. Comedically, it's tough to pick just one. Non-comedically, though, and non-action, it's super easy for me. Denzel, period. Like, action stars and stuff, it's not really a genre I'm super into. So I don't even know that I would have one. But man, hold on. Let's see. Best comedic actors of all time. Because I sit here and think about prior doing movies. I think about Bill Murray was great. But a big one would be Eddie Murphy and Will Ferrell. Like, Steve Carell is great. I'm a big Sandler fan. Those are tougher, man. Those are tougher. Because if you make me pick between, like, Will Ferrell and Eddie Murphy and Chris Farley, like, all that's tough, man. Those are all great for me. They all make me laugh. So, I don't know. No, that wasn't Denzel. That was Trey from Training Day. Monday movie moments with Trey, baby. All right. Christian Bale. Okay. Ooh, that's a pretty good one too, Chris. John Candy was great back in the day. He really was. Steve Martin. Oh my God, The Jerk. Oh, fucking love The Jerk. And Leslie Nielsen? Is that his name? That did the airplane movies? Or not airplane, Naked Gun? Yeah, Leslie Nielsen. God, he was so funny in those movies. Here's the top. This is according to IMDb. The top 20 comedy actors of all time. All right. Their list, not mine. 1, Jim Carrey. I'm going to take it or leave it guy with Jim Carrey. 2, Will Ferrell. Almost everything he touches is gold. 3, Bill Murray. Bill Murray was funny to me, but I don't know. I think the legend of Bill Murray is better than Bill Murray. Number 4, Chris Farley. And I'm so glad to see him that high up because Chris Farley was so underrated as a comedic actor. He rarely gets mentioned, but I'm so glad to see him at number 4. John Belushi was 5. That was before my era, really. Bill Cosby was 6. I'll take his stand-up over his comedic acting. Charlie Chaplin, not my time. Robin Williams was really funny to me. Steve Martin is 9, and Eddie Murphy is 10. What? Eddie Murphy at 10 is kind of crazy. But he also did a bunch of goofy shit that I would never watch. Like, I love Ice Cube the rapper, but I ain't watching Are We There Yet? And I ain't watching Norbert or whatever the fuck it is, and Dr. Doolittle and all that shit with Eddie. But Eddie's super funny. 11, Gene Wilder. 12, Leslie Nielsen. Good. 13, Billy Crystal. 14, Adam Sandler. 15, Steve Carell. I would have thought Steve Carell would have been higher up. 16, Mike Myers. 17, Ben Stiller. 18, Rowan Atkinson. Mr. Bean. That dude's funny as shit. 19, Vince Vaughn. And 20, Bernie Mac. Vince Vaughn is sneaky funny, I think. Sneaky funny. Joe Dirt. That's the dude that played opposite of Chris Farley in Tommy Boy. David Spade, right? Yes, David Spade. Norbert is sneaky hilarious. You're missing out. No, I'm good. I'm okay. I don't need to watch that silly shit. No Chris Rock. Nah. I mean, the first time we ever saw Chris Rock, he wasn't even doing comedy. He was being a crackhead in New Jack City. And Chris Rock is funny, but he's not on their level. Stand-up wise, sure, but not comedic acting like movies and TV shows. Steve Carell should be higher up because what he did in The Office, that acting, oh my God. Nobody has played a better goofball, in my opinion, on TV. Like an unaware, serious, but hilarious. Few people could match Steve Carell. I mean, the things, the faces he would make, and like when he would, he'd bite his lip, or it's just like the nuance of his funny is so great. Yeah, Chappelle Show was great, but it was sketches and not necessarily like movie acting or sitcom acting. You know what I mean? Like Chappelle Show was just like living, that generation's Living Color and Saturday Night Live. Great. Don't get me wrong. Chappelle Show is one of my favorites of all time. My all-time favorite sitcom is Martin. Period. Hands down. Martin's number one. Office would probably be number two. Yeah. All right. Let's get the fuck out of here. I gotta go feed these hungry ass cats. Chris Tucker was okay. Like, he's an okay stand-up. He's an okay comedic actor. But he's not like, I don't know. I don't watch Chris Tucker and genuinely laugh out loud. But Steve Carell genuinely makes me laugh out loud. Chris Farley. Yeah. Thanks, Alex. Thank you, B. Hannon. Mac, what up? Danny DeVito and Always Sunny. Man, you know what, Mac? I have never watched that show. I mean, I think I've watched like 2 or 3 episodes. Never got into it. Just couldn't get into it. Thank you, Uriel. I just it never drew me in. But then again, I never watched Seinfeld, and I also never got into the Larry David Show. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Never got into that one either, really. I've watched like maybe half a season, and it's funny, but it wasn't like, I don't know, it's just not my style. I grew up in the Def Jam era. It's a lot different than all those. You know what I mean? All right, John Dorier, good to see you, pimp. Al Bundy. Man, if you don't shut the fuck up. All right, I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll get these brackets up. Pick your favorite sports team logo / whatever. Be on the lookout for that. I don't normally go to Twitch anymore, or Twitter anymore, but I'll post it on Twitter. I'll put it on Threads, and I'll post it on the Discord and maybe Facebook or something. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, do me 3 favors, everybody. Be safe and be kind. And most importantly, love each other. All right? I don't want you guys getting shot by a dude with no hands and no feet. Fucking crazy. Thanks, John. Much love, man. Tighten up my ass. Wait a minute. Love you, Titan Hugo. you gonna put tighten up, and that was the wrong thing to say. Tighten up my ass. Okay, that wasn't good. Oh, that's nice, Hearttop. Cubs extended Pete Crow America. Nice. Congratulations. I hope the Cubs finish last. What? Love you. Bye.
And he's making a YouTube video.